Saw you at the club, you was on fire.
Welcome, everyone's mothers, fathers, daughters, and sons. I am your boy, OG UNC through the dough, the original gigolo. If you love your bitch, you better hide the hoe. I don't choose, I get chose, and I'm colder than Eskimo toes on these hoes. Let's go! God damn it, it's late Saturday night, Sunday morning. I hope everybody had a good goddamn weekend. I hope you got your sleep in, and now it's time for the week to begin. God damn it, hold on. I need to adjust my camera. Something ain't right. Hold on. There we go. Get that camera right, baby. Get that camera right. As I was saying, I hope everybody had a good, safe weekend. And get ready for a new week begin, because you know you got to go to work and get that money on so you can get things done and have some fun because you know that's what Unc is all about. And we definitely going to go get to that paper. Hey! Unc got to get that goddamn money, and ain't nothing funny. Please don't try to take nothing from me. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody at work, all the overnight workers, all the people that have to go to work on the weekend, make it happen while everybody else off partying. You got to go in there and handle your business because you got to get that bread. Shout out to all the UPS workers, FedEx workers, Amazon drivers, the first time listeners, last time listeners. God damn it, everybody. Short people, tall people, little people, fat people, small people, all people. God damn it, shout out to everybody, especially if you're on the hustle getting that money. I ain't got much of an intro. I ain't going to do too much talking. We're going to get straight into the shit. The first thing I want to talk about is goddamn Diddy. Oh yeah, we gonna get into the goddamn diddler, baby. They say Diddy. Now, you know Diddy said he run the city. They say Diddy is running the goddamn prison. You hear me? They say Diddy got MDC on lock. They say Diddy is in that bitch like Lucius off a goddamn Empire. This nigga got inmates fighting over who gonna make his bed, who gonna wash his drawers. I'm talking about these niggas is really on Diddy head top like Diddy is the man. We all thinking Diddy gonna go to jail and he gonna be panicking and shit like that, man. Shit. Diddy up in that motherfucker ain't worried about nothing. This nigga using other people's cell phone to contact witnesses and everything. When I tell you this nigga Diddy got power, I'm telling you it's gonna come out. Especially when this trial start. Mark Unc words, I'm telling you here first. Diddy was the Suge Knight of the East Coast. See, Suge Knight just like the bully role, because he, you know, big guy, big man in stature. He was intimidating the people, so he liked to play that role up in your face. I'm coming with the guys. We gonna bust up your office and whoop-de-woo-woo-woo. See, Puffy whooped your ass on paper. You understand what I'm saying? Puffy was the real gangster. Puffy was a corporate gangster. Suge Knight was a wannabe street gangster. We gonna come in there and whoop your ass. Suge Knight and Death Row, we gonna come in there and whoop your ass and make you do what we wanna do, but not Puffy. Puffy fought with his brain and his money. You understand what I'm saying? He whoop a nigga ass on paper. Nigga, give me that publishing. 20, 25 years later, I'm still making money off your shit and you ain't making a dime. And it should be a crime. God damn it, boy. That motherfucking Diddy is a motherfucker. Let's get to it. The U.S. prosecutors claim Diddy is running the jail, MDC Brooklyn, and using inmates' phone time to try to contact and coerce witnesses and paying off other inmates to help him, plus filling their commissary. Man, Diddy done got in jail and got the goons on deck. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see this shit. Let me slide it over. Yeah, man. Diddy done got up in there and got the goons together, man. See, when you got money, it's a different thing. See, Tekashi 6ix9ine couldn't go up in there and get that shit running because he was a rat. So they had him in a special situation, you understand what I'm saying, when he was in MDC. Matter of fact, that nigga in MDC right now for a violation of his goddamn parole or probation, whatever he was on. The nigga violated like a dumbass, and so the judge locked his ass up for 45 or 60 days, one of them. That's good for his ass, because this motherfucker running around acting like he ain't did what he did and like the motherfucking government ain't watching his ass. I'm tired of these niggas with this money, getting this money, and they acting goddamn stupid and they can't just live their goddamn life. And Unc sitting over here broke trying to make it. I'm sick of this shit now. I ain't jealous of nobody that's getting to that paper that's being successful. I ain't jealous of nobody that's putting in the work, that's laying down the grind, whether you got to go to a 9 to 5 all the time. I'm not jealous. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. But it does bother me when these niggas get these opportunities to make these millions of dollars, more money than most of us will ever see in a lifetime or generations of our family will ever see. And then they go out here doing stupid shit like putting money on people's head, paying people to beat people up, and fighting in the middle of the street and shooting in the club, and Pooh Shiesty pulling up to buy shoes, got more than enough money to buy the goddamn shoes or whatever the fuck the man was finna sell him, and he pull up in a lime green McLaren and pull out a goddamn Draco and shoot at the nigga. For what? Just pay the man to get the fuck on. Shit aggravates me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck these niggas. And I really don't think Diddy did nothing wrong for real. I think he just a freaky ass nigga. He a 69 guy. And goddamn it, excuse my dry, I was drying clothes. I think he just a freaky ass nigga 69. Now, let me take that back. Diddy did do something wrong putting his hands on that girl. Let me say that. Let's start there. I don't condone that. Now, that was some pussy shit. He absolutely did something wrong there. But as far as the freak-offs, if people was voluntarily coming to the freak-offs, he didn't do nothing wrong by hosting the freak-offs, because goddamn it, if Unc gets some money, I'm damn sure gonna have some freak-offs, but everybody gonna be over age, and everybody that's there is gonna be consenting adults. I'm not gonna be drugging people to get them to do what I want to do. Everything is gonna be voluntary. Oh, it's gonna be some freak-offs. Oh yeah, they better not let me ever get no goddamn money. It's gonna be some goddamn freak-offs, you hear me? And I might be the only man, and it's all women in there, because at this point in life, some years ago, I would have had some niggas there, because I'd have had my partners and, people I'd want to enjoy the atmosphere and the fun, and you know how you had your partners and you bring some bitches, and then, everybody just have fun and shit, and flip-flopping and switching bitches and shit. But yeah, no, I roll solo now, so fuck these niggas. So it might just be me and 10 bitches. Oh, but it's gonna be some freak-offs had. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the flying out of some bitches. Yes, I ain't sex trafficking, no. But goddamn it, oh yeah, Uncle pay for some flights. Some of these hoes I be seeing on Instagram, you got Unc fucked up. Bitch, bring it here. Seen it on the gram, want to see this shit in 3D, mommy. Let's see what the fuck Diddy got going on up in this motherfucker. Diddy's lawyers filed a motion for another bond hearing recently, and now the government is hitting back with their own answer to that motion, citing many explosive things, including Diddy's behavior in jail and Diddy's okay, and damn it, egg. Diddy behavior in jail, and now he's evading BOP supervision with calls, and even attempted to send messages and get in contact with possible witnesses. The government also paints a picture of Diddy using other people to do his bidding while he's locked down in MDC Brooklyn. Below is an example of them saying his conduct in coercing and contacting witnesses started before his incarceration, with one person they list as witness one. The full response by the government to Diddy's motion for bail is listed below. The other part of the government's response seems to mention a former Diddy Dirty Money member, Kina Harper, who spoke out in favor of Diddy after her group member Don Richards filed a lawsuit against Diddy. She's also seen below talking about Cassie and Diddy in a new interview. Here is the slightly redacted part of the feds filing in opposition to Diddy bail that seemingly mentions her. They even answer to Diddy's complaint about how voluminous the evidence is, and he still doesn't have a laptop available to him at jail to access the discovery evidence. No, nigga, you can't have a laptop so you can goddamn contact people and shit. Hold on, because I got my membership going on. Wait a minute. Allow. Bring up my shit now. We need the paperwork. There we go. Don't do me like that now. Yeah. The dirty money bitch. Yes, man, pray for her. Pray for her. I couldn't even get through that goddamn interview, man. It looked like that girl is clearly on something. Look like I got it. When you had a comment right there. Let me see. Hold on. Below is an example of them saying his conduct in coercing and contacting witnesses started. Okay, here we go. Specifically, phone records show that between the end of 2022 and January 2024, witness 1 occasionally contacted the defendant by phone without any response from the defendant. That changed in June 2024. Witness 1 was served with the grand jury subpoena on June 19, 2024, and after contacting the government, was appointed counsel on June 25, 2024. Beginning on June 26, 2024, only after witness 1 had been served with the grand jury subpoena had counsel, the defendant initiated contact with witness 1, which the defendant attempted to obscure by initially calling witness 1's wife and later communicating the witness 1 over a VoIP service. I don't know what that stands for. I'm sure there got to be something about a video, including by text and a call lasting over 7 minutes. The following day, phone records indicate that witness 1 spoke with counsel for the defendant. Even though witness 1 was represented by counsel, he and the defendant continued to directly exchange text messages. And defense counsel also spoke directly with witness 1 again on July 8, 2024. Following witness 1's testimony in the grand jury on July 25, 2024, the defendant called and texted witness 1 again. Oh, shit. So that's Kina Harper. Witness 1 got to be Kina Harper. Hold on. Witness 1 was served with a grand jury subpoena. Yeah. And then, grand jury is where you got to go down there and they have the panel of people, because that's basically the government. That's a hearing where the government will bring forth all the evidence that they have to they're basically trying to get probable cause to arrest your motherfucking ass, to bring charges against you. So they bring forth all the evidence and all these people, just like a regular trial, like with a jury, but this is a closed jury, private jury and shit. And they vote on whether to arrest your ass. And so witness 1 had to go talk to the grand jury. Witness 1's wife. So that must be Kalina's husband. Calling witness 1's wife and later communicating with witness 1. Whoever witness 1 is spoke to the grand jury and then spoke to Diddy. Diddy called after they talked to the grand jury. So who the fuck is witness 1 if they call his wife? Because I know Kina is married. The full response by the government to Diddy's motion for bail is listed below. This other part of the government's response seems to mention a former Diddy Dirty Money member, Kina Harper, who spoke out in favor of Diddy after her group member Don Richards filed a lawsuit against Diddy. She's also seen below talking about Cassie and Diddy in a new interview. I couldn't even get through that interview, man. So this right here is the paperwork that the feds file, basically as they reason why fucking Diddy shouldn't get no bond. And he not gonna get no bond. Y'all can kill that shit. He done fucked that up. 2 people ain't getting the bond. He not getting the bond. Dirk not getting the bond. It's not happening. The defendant also claimed that the defendant's contacts in September 2024 with an individual represented by counsel who wanted to make a public statement, witness 2, were not in any way obstructive because the defendant and witness 2 were previously in frequent contact. BR at 13. However, the contact between the defendant and witness 2, who were bandmates, stopped in March 2024. Okay, so definitely this is definitely Kina right here, as they said. It is clear that when the defendant reinitiated contact with witness 2 in September 2024, his purpose was to ensure that witness 2 was on his side and to pressure witness 2 to make a public statement denying allegations of violence by the defendant. And she definitely did come out after Dawn put out a motherfucking lawsuit. She definitely did come out in defense of Diddy. That's a fact. The defendant reached out to witness 2 on September 11th and sent her a copy of the lawsuit against the defendant, in which witness 2's name was mentioned several times. The defendant then called witness 2 and they spoke for nearly 6 minutes. After reading the lawsuit, witness 2 called the defendant back at his request and they spoke for over 4 minutes. Evidently, the defendant and witness 2 discussed witness 2 drafting a statement as immediately after the call. The defendant told witness 2 in a text message, "Oh, they redacted that shit. It's gonna come out during the trial though." The defendant then asked witness 2 for her attorney's name. God damn, I want to know where Diddy text Kina, because that's exactly what the fuck that is. Diddy basically text Kina, and I want to know what the fuck he said. They even answered to Diddy's complaint about how voluminous the evidence is and he didn't have no laptop. The defendant's complaint that he still does not have a laptop is overstated. At defense counsel's request, the government prioritized production of the defendant's electronic devices, which the defendant is not entitled to keep at the MDC due to their designation as attorney possession only. The bulk of the materials that the defendant is entitled to keep at MDC were only produced recently. And immediately following the production of those materials, the government began preloading the defendant's laptop and expects to provide the laptop to defense counsel in short order. So basically, they're going to give him the laptop. So basically, what he asking for, they don't have, but they're going to give it to him. Okay. They then started to detail how Diddy is also behind bars trying to obstruct. Here we go. Here go the shit right here. Here go the shit right here. This the shit we looking for. This the shit we looking for. They say Diddy up in there like this. They say that nigga up in there like this. Hold up, what's the nigga name? Lucius Lion. Oh, I just had the other nigga name. Frank Gathers. Frank Gathers. Lucius Lion, Frank Gathers. That's what they say. They say he in there like this. They say Diddy in there on this type of time. Hold on. Hold on, you know YouTube got to get their ads off. Bear with me. Bear with me, OGs. Hold on. They say he up in there like this.
Lucius, over here.
Wait a minute, wait. I got to fast forward.
We got a bigger problem here, Lucius. And you throwing my daughter...
Right there. You see, my man, Maine. I said my man, Maine. What's my man? Terrence Howard. They say, Diddy in there on some Terrence Howard shit. Look. This is what they say Diddy doing. We gonna read it. Watch. This is what they say Diddy on.
Gonna fix it. Cookie's a snitch. She ratted me out to the feds. That's how she got out so early. Now, we both know I gotta do something about that. This is between me and Cookie. Me and you are cool. Unless you tell me something different.
Look. Look at Diddy.
Here we go.
My man. It's all good, playboy.
Cold-blooded.
It's all good, daddy.
That's why I always liked you.
Always liked you too.
Always liked you too, daddy.
But I love Cookie, and if you got war with her, then you got war with me.
Oh shit. They say Diddy in there like this.
Crazier than I thought.
Hold on.
Kill him. Make it fast and quiet. Bye.
We thought they were gonna do Diddy like this, but Diddy ended up being like this right here.
I'm sorry, I think you're confused.
I think you confused. It's bad boy, baby.
Now please sit down.
Take that, playboy.
See, Frankie, you always wanted to run the streets. For me, I wanted to rule the world.
You always want to run the streets, playboy. Ain't that some shit Diddy will say? Ain't that what he said in the big movie? When they was in the dressing room, he say, you run the streets, some shit, and we take over the world? He saying some shit like that? Yeah.
Like Mike, and he may never see his mama again because he's serving life, but he ain't got to worry about her mortgage because I took care of that. And Bam Bam, his baby girl is sick. She gonna need some help in this cold-ass world that I rule. And
Playboy.
God, what was it again, God?
Just a music man.
That's right. He's a musician, just like Frida. Kill him. Make it loud and make it long. And by the way, I'm assigning your baby girl and then I'm gonna slip him my bone.
That's what they say Diddy on right there. I ain't bullshitting. We finna read it right now. I ain't making this shit up. We finna read it. As noted above, the evidence presented to Judge such and such and Judge Carter amply supported their findings that the defendant posed a risk of obstruction justifying pretrial detention. It would be sufficient for this court to find the same. However, to the extent there was any doubt about the defendant's risk of obstruction at the time of the prior bail hearings, such doubt is now non-existent. Since the defendant has been detained at MDC, he has continued to try to evade law. Hold on. Specifically, while in custody at the MDC, the defendant has repeatedly communicated with others in ways that violate BOP rules and are designed to evade BOP and law enforcement monitoring, including as described below, using PAC numbers belonging to other inmates to make calls, using three-way calls to contact other individuals, including individuals who are not on his approved contact list, and using an unauthorized third-party communication system to send messages to numerous individuals, including unauthorized contacts. I ain't bullshitting y'all. I ain't making this shit up. I'm telling you what the fuck is in front of my face. This is what the government is alleging that Diddy is in there doing right now, nigga. The government has reviewed dozens of recordings of BOP jail calls in which the defendant uses telephone accounts of at least 8 other inmates. This nigga in there buying other niggas' phone times, nigga. Fuck you mean, son? I need that phone time, playboy. I need that phone time, daddy. Yeah, daddy, I like all that phone time you got on your account, daddy. I need that, daddy. Yeah. Which is against BOP regulations, seemingly to avoid law enforcement monitoring. The defendant uses other inmates' PAC numbers to make phone calls to both individuals on the defendant's approved contact list as well as other individuals who are not approved on the list. To obtain or maintain access to other inmates' PAC numbers, the defendant directs others to pay the inmates. What the fuck I just said? I just said it. I hadn't even read down that far. I ain't read this shit. Including through payment processing apps and BOP commissary account deposits. The defendant knows this is against BOP regulations. At the outset of each telephone call, the inmate is prompted to enter his... Oh my God, they cut it. Why? That's all good. Hold on. The defendant also frequently instructs individuals whom he contacts by telephone, including family members and his attorneys, to add other individuals via three-way call. This practice is also not authorized by BOP as it helps conceal the identities of the contacted individuals. The government has reviewed multiple calls in which the defendant has instructed others to dial in third parties, including members and associates of the enterprise and individuals who are not on the defendant's contact list. This nigga's never getting out of the jail. I hate to say it. He going down. In addition to flouting BOP rules regarding phone use, the defendant also uses a non-authorized third-party messaging service called Contact Me ASAP to obscure his communications. The defendant appears to be using 2 Contact Me ASAP accounts. First, the defendant's BOP contact list includes a particular email address assigned to the defendant's son, which does not appear to be an account owned by the defendant's son, but instead appears to be an email address connected to Contact Me ASAP. Second, the defendant appears to be using another inmate's Contact Me ASAP account. Primarily using email 1, the defendant has exchanged hundreds of text messages via Contact Me ASAP with dozens of individuals, including attorneys and individuals who are not on the defendant's contact list. The defendant's repeated circumvention of BOP regulations starting almost immediately after arriving at MDC speaks volumes about his ability to comply with any conditions of release. So basically, in so many words, This nigga got so much goddamn power that ever since we arrested him, he been able to reach out to people and try to goddamn contact people to sway people, pay people off, and move people out the way to get witnesses gone for the case. Not to get them gone like killed, but just to get them to disappear. Just get the fuck on somewhere. Like, how much money you want? He reaching out. He's trying to, look, Diddy trying to cover his ass. Like, hey, man, remember that time, man, I helped you with your taxes, man. I need you to go on here and, sit this one out, player. You know, Playboy. Go and help me out, Playboy. You remember that freak off we had back in 2014, Playboy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lisa Evers previously spoke with the inmate who claimed they spent time at MDC Brooklyn, and they spoke about other inmates getting jealous about not being able to make Diddy's bed. I told y'all. Hold on, let's listen to this shit, see what's going on.
Hi, I'm Lisa Evers. I recorded this phone interview at MDC, that's the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, this week with a former MDC inmate who says for a while he was in the same housing unit as Sean Diddy Combs. At his request and out of concerns for his safety, I am not disclosing his name. We also altered his voice at his request for his protection. Here's what he says about Diddy and what Diddy is like behind bars.
He's not crying about nothing. He's super, his energy is super sure. He's fighting his cage. This is a dormitory area, right? He sleeps on the roadway, like where the police is right there. Like they got his bed right there, but they put extra cameras on so they can monitor him. He's like a normal person. Like he gets his tray served. He's super comfortable. He's not in no kind of nothing. That's like a unit where they have high-profile cases there. He's not around nobody that's acting tough, that's in the store, none of that. Everybody is chilling. If you even act like you're doing any kind of tough in that unit, SIS will get you about it.
Is he like in a cell where they like lock you in at night?
No, he's not in no cell. He's in a room where there's like 20-something dudes in. He's on the east side of the building. And
then did you have any interaction with him at all while you were inside?
Yeah, we talked. He's cool, play ball. He works out. He's had a good energy. He always wants everybody to be happy. He makes sure he walks around the unit and makes sure everybody's happy. There's one thing he does when he walks around every day. He'll look at you and he'll say, "Smile, man." Like he'll make a dude smile because he'll like that's how laid back it is.
When you were playing ball with Diddy, what was that like?
Yeah, it was cool. He had a lot of energy. I was surprised that he had a lot of energy. He won every game.
In that unit, you said it's like a dormitory style. Are they beds? Are they like cots with like little mattresses? Like
you get a bed, right? It's an iron bed, and you put a mattress on top of the bed.
And what about the food?
The food is really horrible.
But can you buy stuff like if you have money? Can you buy stuff like at the commissary?
You can buy stuff. When you buy stuff, that's when you have, when they serve nasty food, that's when you eat what you bought. He's eating good.
How were the other guys, like, treating him? Like, did they seem like they were treating him with respect? Or were they trying to talk to him?
They was groupies. They was being around him. They was like, dudes would be jealous of another dude because he was closer to another dude. Like, if there was a dude that was making his bed for him or doing something special for him, they would hate on a dude like that.
Wow. Now, I told y'all. Now, I'm not surprised somebody like Diddy is running the jail because he's well respected in New York City. He's well respected all over the country, but especially New York City. That's his city. He was born and raised there. Money earned in Mount Vernon. You understand what I'm saying? That's all he know. A lot of niggas from New York look up to Puff. A lot of niggas from New York fuck with Puff. You feel me? But you got a situation where you got a multi-millionaire, right? So, of course, niggas is going to be willing to do whatever he say because this is an opportunity for them. You know how many, like, y'all seen Paid in Full, how nigga went to jail, Mekhi Phifer went to jail, and then he got into it with the nigga at the phone, and then Rico, Cameron Rico, you know what I'm saying? He jumped in the fight and helped Mekhi Phifer out, poked the nigga in the neck or whatever. And so because of that, when Cam got out, Rico, you feel me? And Mekhi Phifer was out and them niggas was on and them niggas was pumping. Rico was able to get in good with them niggas because he held Mekhi Phifer down in jail. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing in real life. That shit happened in the movie, but it's the same thing in real life. If you look out for Puff while you in there, and he remember you, it's possible that nigga could be, he already putting money on niggas' books. He already buying niggas' phone times. Now, personally, me, I just, it's just certain shit about me. I'm not making no nigga bed. I don't even make my own motherfucking bed. I'm not making no nigga bed. You got me fucked up. I do something else. You know what I'm saying? I be some type of assistant in another way, but I ain't making no another nigga bed. I don't give a fuck who he is, what type of opportunity. I don't know. Right amount of money, I might make. Yeah, Diddy. You got it tucked the way you want? Shit, nigga, Diddy gonna give me $1 million, and I'm in MDC, and I know I'm about to beat my case. I'm gonna be out in the next year or some shit, and looking out for Diddy up in this bitch, gonna give me an M or two. Shit, goddamn it, I make Diddy bed. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna front to you. Unc be right up in there making that nigga goddamn bed. Shit, fuck that. Business is business and bullshit is bullshit. A lot of niggas be talking that dumb shit when it comes to certain situations, but that's because they don't never be having them opportunities in their face, and they never will. Like that ratting shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas that ain't got nothing that, don't like that ratting shit. I promise if Gunna wanted to give one of them niggas a feature right now, they'd goddamn take it, and they'd be a fool if they didn't. Fuck what you talking about. Shit, you better figure out a way to just fight. Gunna didn't rat. No, he just said yes ma'am and no ma'am. Shit, you better figure that shit out. Shit, fuck that shit. Real life, the streets ain't real. The streets ain't real at all. But anyway, back into more of this goddamn Diddy shit. Hold on. Cause I wanna play that goddamn. Here we go. Here go the paperwork. I wanna get into that goddamn Kina interview. I ain't gonna play the whole thing because it's like an hour and something and shit. I couldn't watch that interview, man, because it was heartbreaking, man. Fuck it. Matter of fact, let's get into it now. I ain't gotta read this paperwork. I don't think it's nothing in here. This basically why the feds believe that Diddy shouldn't get out on bond and shit. And it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I can tell you that right now. So let's get straight to this motherfucking Kina interview. This shit, just the intro. And I'm mad at the nigga who put this out. You understand what I'm saying? Who the fuck is this nigga interviewing this nigga? I don't know this nigga. He might be somebody, and I don't give a fuck. God damn it, I'm Unc, and I'm gonna give my goddamn opinion, man. This woman was so fucking gorgeous. I don't know what happened to this woman, man. She's clearly high. She's clearly on something. This interview should not have been put out. I absolutely would believe it if you told me that Diddy made a payment behind the scenes and got in touch with this bitch to try to put some positive press out there, but this was the wrong one to do it, because she's not in her right state of mind. Listen, watch this shit. This whole goddamn shit, nobody has came out and said anything negative about Cassie. I think it might have either been Gene Deal or and I'm sorry, we're gonna do some pausing during this. Cause again, it's shit an hour 16 minutes. If you want to go watch it, check it out. It's by Breakbeat Media. And this Kina tells truth about Diddy, Cassie, and Dirty Money for the first time. So if you want to go check out the whole interview, it's on YouTube. You're more than welcome. But I'm going to do some pausing. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. But I think it was either Gene Deal or the other fucking security guard. I forget the nigga name. It'll come to me. Who said Roger Bond. It was either one of them two. Was the only one who said something negative about Cassie as far as she was with the freaky. She was down with the freaky. Like she was with some of that shit. Like she wasn't a victim the whole time. And I'm like, it don't matter if she was a victim the whole time. It don't matter if she was a victim half the time, a quarter of the time, a third of the time. She was a motherfucking victim. I don't give a damn if she was down with the freaky and the drugs from 2000 to 2009, and then in the middle of 2009, she decides she wasn't with the shit no more, and then a motherfucker gonna make her keep doing it. She's a victim now. I don't give a damn if she was down with the freaky for the first 9 years. The bitch ain't with the freaky no more. And you can't make her be. But anyway, let's get back to this shit. She finna say some shit that fucked me up about Puffy. This is not the best, this is not good damage control at all. Listen to what she say Puffy did after she laid down the song and it was funky and it was ready to go.
is telling me, and Puff slides out in his drawers and a t-shirt and just kind of like.
Puff slides out in his drawers and his t-shirt. What the fuck was he doing in the goddamn studio in his drawers and his t-shirt?
Ain't no fucking way.
Let me tell you something. If I'm ever in the studio and a nigga pop out in his drawers and a t-shirt, it's a goddamn problem. And y'all know Unc don't promote the violence. I'm not with the violence. I'm not the nigga I ain't even saying I'm gonna do violence, but it's gonna be a problem, because it could be a problem without being violence. I'm gonna say something. A nigga ain't gonna, I'm in there goddamn laying my verse and the nigga slide out like Usher or some shit. Nigga just slide out on the scene. Hey! Nigga, that shit jamming, boy. Nigga, you got you something right there, boy. Where the fuck this nigga come from in his goddamn drawers and a t-shirt? Nigga, what the fuck was you in there doing? No, that's not the shit she need to say it. He never gonna beat the allegations. Puff slid out in his drawers and a t-shirt? Oh, shit. I know, I'm sorry I keep pausing it. Wait till y'all hear what the fuck these rumors are that she said. If I don't know Diddy, I never met the man. But I even heard these rumors of the nigga. I believe that these shits is true. What? This not the person you want talking on your behalf. Do not put her on the stand.
He's a tyrant. He's the devil. He is.
Out of all the rumors that you could have named about this nigga, why are you sitting up here naming the ones that are true? I'm sorry. I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna let her. One of Cassie's complaints is she felt like Diddy fucked up her career. There's been other artists who said that they feel like Diddy blocked their career. She literally just sat up here and confirmed. Now, I don't know if she was specifically talking about the blocking of the career part, but everything she named all of it and ended it with that I heard he'll block your career if you fuck with him. And she said, I can't say that it's not true. So basically you snitching? Bitch, you snitching. Yeah. If you gonna name all this shit, because these rumors that you saying is rumors that have been going around the industry, where Puffy was so powerful that you had no choice but to fuck with him. His ear, his talent, his musical talent, his ear, his ability to hear talent and find talent and put records together. You know, what kept him in the game, built this company and shit. And then, you know, getting niggas publishing, so he kept getting paid or whatever because he owned niggas publishing and all that shit. So, you know, that's what kept him in the game. But all this shit that you just named, these rumors been out there. And then you turn around and say, oh, well, I can't say that it's not true. Lord Jesus, get anybody except for this bitch to testify on my behalf. This bitch done came up in here high and she can't even lie. God damn it, boy. Oh, she's so high she can't even lie. God damn it, I paid this bitch to lie. She went and got high. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I'm doing all this shit for nothing. I done paid this hoe to lie. Possibly even cry. She done went and got high. For this poor baby. I done been through some shit in my lifetime. I can't compare it to the level of nobody else because everybody's experience on this earth is different. But from what she just described, she basically said in so many words that I'm used to getting treated like shit. So if people treat me like shit, it's normal. Like it don't bother me. Because I'm so used to getting treated like shit that if it happens, it's cool. Because the guy asked her, y'all gotta listen to what the fuck these people are saying. They pretty much, she pretty much confirming, she's snitching without directly snitching. It's like, so she basically said about him being a tyrant and da-da-da-da-da. But the shit he do that's so good, it kind of like supersede all that. Basically saying that, yeah, he's a fucked up individual, but his talent, his genius is so great that it supersedes all of those other things I just said. That's literally pretty much what she said. And so he asked, so basically you saying that because of his genius and whatever, you was able to tolerate that and da-da-da. Well, she go, well, basically because of what I come from in my background, being treated like shit, then in the environment it didn't really bother me, and then coming from him, I didn't take it like that. I took it as like criticism to help me get better. She came from an abusive background, broken home, low self-esteem. You see what I'm saying? She was and she got talent. Perfect person to prey on. You can easily get her published. She'll sign anything. She ain't used to shit. See, that's that predator. That's the predatorial behavior of the music industry.
I guess for somebody like you grew up and had to build this tough exterior, this really, really tough exterior. Then the ordinary average person doesn't have that tough.
What, man? Come on. I done already. They playing these goddamn games. There we go. If y'all want to get y'all ad, I'll just say that shit. Fuck. But yeah, man, I feel sorry for this poor baby, man. She high right now. Whatever trauma she dealt with, she's still going through. And she weak. See, Don is strong. That's why. See, Don Richards, that's the one who filed the lawsuit. That was the other member of Dirty Money. Because she's strong, she fed up. So she's willing to stand up to Diddy. She got her courage. All these other people are speaking out. And so now she has gotten the strength and the courage to speak out, you know what I'm saying, and do her thing. But see, this one here is weak. Diddy know he can prey on her. He probably had the better relationship with this one in the group. Because she's weak. And again, and this ain't
it was like he was teaching me shit.
This ain't to bash her. We're just taking observation from what we watching on this video, because again, as I told y'all, I actually feel sorry for this baby. She used to look so much better than this. And it's really sad.
It's like
he really just said it.
You weren't one to be fucked with.
Yeah.
So maybe someone that didn't have that sort of upbringing, you could see how.
Of course. Could take advantage of it. Yeah.
Basically how she came from a background in a household where she had to develop a tough exterior, and how somebody who didn't come from that could easily manipulate somebody who came from that. And that's basically what he just mentioned, and she, you know what I'm saying, acknowledged that, yeah, you know, easily to manipulate. They say Puff was a charming motherfucker, man. He had to be. He damn sure wasn't handsome. I showed y'all. We went through this in my last live. Look at some of Puffy old pictures. You really think Puffy got bitches? Before Puffy got money and got a name, do y'all really think Puffy had bitches? If you... Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Man, this nigga was not... That's why he... manipulated people and shit the way he did. I believe it. The shit he's saying, they saying about this nigga. I believe it. Hold on. Puff Daddy, 90s. Look at this shit. Look at this. Let me make sure y'all see this shit. This look like a nigga that was getting hoes. Look at his face. Now, granted, he got money right here. He got money. But what I'm saying is, look at his face. That don't look like a nigga that was pulling bitches to me. Look at this. Look at this funny looking ass nigga. Look at him. This look like a nigga that was getting that had hoes. You understand what I'm saying? So I absolutely believe the shit that they saying. And I absolutely believe that he learned how to manipulate, especially as he gained money and fame. Because this nigga was not look at this funny looking ass nigga. He was not the most handsome nigga in the world. You cannot tell me that y'all believe this nigga before the money was getting bitches. You're not gonna tell me that. So yeah, I believe this nigga used manipulation. Yeah. I believe Biggie had more hoes than Puff. Fuck you mean? Biggie was a player. He was suave. He was smooth. Look at this. This nigga look like a rapist right there. Look at him. Man, I'm gonna show y'all who this nigga look like. This nigga look like this motherfucker right here. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all right now who that nigga look like in that picture. Right here. Roger. That's what this nigga look like. This Diddy right here. That's Diddy. Right there. That's him. Look. Yeah. That's that nigga right there. Look. Tell me that ain't that nigga. Yeah, man. Funny looking ass nigga. That nigga didn't have no hoes. Yo. Correct me if I'm wrong. Puff got to be giving this hoe a lot of money. When has there ever been a case where a woman has accused a man of something like sexual assault or anything like that, and there has been another woman taking the side of the man, calling the woman a liar, saying, if this happened, what took you so long? That's usually what men say, ain't it? Ain't that usually what the men say? Because you know the thing is, and we're going to specifically talk about black women, because the thing is, protect black women, believe black women all the time. Even though sometimes these bitches be lying. We're supposed to believe black women all the time. And you guilty until you proven innocent. And so right now Puffy is guilty until proven innocent, especially with us having the video out. And this hoe literally sat up in this motherfucking interview and calling her group mate a liar. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't have to say shit about that. What do you think about the ingredients in the lawsuit? What? This hoe has a motherfucking kite. Did it and gave her that bread. She got them good drugs in her system because she got that money. I know what's happening. I know a drug addict when I see one. This hoe got paid. Hold on. They allege. Wait a minute. I just saw the shit. Hold on. They allege. I don't know how true it is. I haven't seen no official report. Matter of fact, let me go to see. They allege that they found paperwork in Puffy's cell, and they got proof that this nigga has been in contact with this hoe right here. I ain't seen, cause I like to wait till credible sources say it, because I don't want to be reporting foolishness and flim flam. Now, granted, some shit we'll run with whether it's true or not, because we here for the jokes and the entertainment. It's unk on that ass. We here to talk that shit. But I also don't want to be giving misinformation. Like I ain't that nigga. Hold on, where the shit? Hold on, where the shit? Federal prosecutors provide evidence Diddy paid off Kina Harper. 97. Now, Hot 97. Come on, man. Do I gotta accept the fucking cookie? Accept the fucking cookies. What is this shit up here? What is this shit? Get this shit out of here. Hot 97, I would consider them pretty credible. Diddy is officially being accused of contacting witnesses to speak on his behalf. What the fuck I just said? Hey, we watching.
Ain't no fucking way.
Look, where the shit? Here the shit. This motherfucking interview dropped 2 weeks ago. I'm not making this shit up. I'm telling you what the fuck is in front of my face. I'm telling you what the fuck. Although it had been rumored that Kina Harper was possibly paid off by the mogul, nothing had been substantiated. Now, prosecutors claim they have found evidence to support their allegation. Harper was a member of Diddy's Dirty Money crew, alongside Dawn Richards, who recently denied her lawsuit's claims. Federal investigators claim to have obtained a note from Diddy's cell during a recent prison sweep. Court documents reveal that the note could prove he paid off a key witness, Harper, referred to as Witness 2. Prosecutors claim Diddy reconnected with the witness who was once part of his... Wait a minute. Fuck that. I just read it. Now that I'm thinking about the shit. Where the shit? Right here. Witness 2. Right here. Hold on, where the shit? Hold on, I'm finna show you the shit. There's a lawsuit, a witness, and he sent the bitch a text message. Hold on. Cause here go the video right here. Cause they say something basically in the paperwork about him talking to the bitch and then the bitch doing the interview. Person was insured his side of the press release, make a public statement. Okay, I mentioned several times. Spoke for 6 minutes. I want to know what the fuck he sent the bitch in the text message. Hold on. Okay, so they didn't say nothing. They didn't say what I thought it said. But he definitely was three-way calling. I read that earlier. Hold on. I'm trying to see if they say something else in here about witness 2. Nah, they don't. It might be down off in here, the shit I skipped. But anyway, we'll go back to this. Where was I at with the shit? Right here, hear the shit. Hear the shit. Hear the shit. Prosecutors claim Diddy reconnected with the witness who was once part of his inner circle after she was mentioned in a lawsuit filed against him. They claim the witness' September 13th Instagram post came coincidentally after their renewed contact. Oop! Investigators allegedly found a note in Diddy's cell indicating that he paid a woman to issue a public statement on his behalf on September 13th, the same day Kina Harper posted in support of him. Yeah. Harper, who is suspected to be witness to wait a minute. Could they say something? Oh, no, that was witness 1. Who husband he spoke with. That was witness 1. Witness 1 right here. Defendant initiated witness 1. Witness 1's wife. And later committed. Okay, so I'm thinking witness 2 is her and witness 1 is her fucking husband. Yeah. Testimony in the grand jury to witness 1 again. The defendant also claims the defendant's contact with the individual represented by counsel who wanted to make a public statement. It might be 2 different people. Harper, who is suspected to be witness 2, did in fact make a post on the assumed date, as well as categorically denied Richards' claims of abuse against Diddy. I acknowledge the recent lawsuit filed by Dawn Richards in which my name has been mentioned 33 times, Harper wrote in a September 13th Instagram story post. While I fully respect Dawn's right to recount her experiences, I want to emphasize that her account reflects her personal perspective and should not be interpreted as a universal truth. Sean Combs has gone by many names: Puff, Daddy, P. Diddy, and most recently Brother Love. He went from being a lowly intern at Uptown Records in the early 90s that didn't get no hoes to running one of the most successful record labels by the early 2000s, and he still couldn't get no hoes, so he had to use his money and his power and his fame to coerce and influence bitches to fuck with him, because Cassie didn't like that nigga off the rip. She did not want to fuck with that nigga. That nigga pursued the bitch in a predatory way. At least that's what she said in her lawsuit. No matter what he touched, music, fashion, media, and business, it turned to gold, and that's why couldn't nobody fuck with him. However, there could be a new name coming soon: federal inmate. Oh yeah, that nigga's going to jail. That nigga's going to jail. He's a fucking drug addict. Wait a minute, 50 bands a week. It's 52 weeks in a year, ain't it? 50,000. Hold on, let me make sure my microphone on. 50,000. It's 52 weeks in a year, right? $2.6 million, nigga. You telling me this hoe was getting $2.6 million a year just in allowance, and all she had to do was do the sucking and fucking and the freak offs? Now, I ain't with the domestic violence and the abuse now. We don't hit bitches. I told you the most you could do is shake them and choke them, and even then you got to choke them a certain way so you don't hurt them, like you don't press against their neck and you can only hold a bitch for 3 seconds and then you got to let her go. And that's just to let the hoe know that you ain't playing. But we not against it. We not with the domestic violence. We against the goddamn the shit. We don't fuck with that. But 2.6 million?
And just blow that, and then cars for your family, and then flights for your family, and then all that stuff. I'm just saying, and I'm just allegedly talking.
Cause that's what she's saying. She just blew it. I'm sorry, I'm talking. This This shit is blowing my mind. I'm flabbergasted because this hoe high as a goddamn kite. And she's sitting up here spilling all the tea. And she goddamn... Diddy can't do this. Diddy is shitting on Cassie and Dawn through this bitch, if y'all not realizing what's going on. Diddy done paid this hoe. He can't speak out. He's shitting on these two bitches through her. Thing is, no celebrity, since this Diddy shit has come out, no celebrity, because it's a lot of them that can't deny being at Diddy parties because it's pictures and videos. But magically, nobody has ever seen any of this shit that these people are talking about. Nobody. Oh yeah, I left before this shit started. Oh yeah, I used to always leave early. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, did they cut my stream? Uh-oh. I think they might have cut my stream.